Jansen, Jansen USA. I think it's how you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it, Jansen. I may be pronouncing it wrong. Stump grinder with a 14 horsepower Kohler engine, in parentheses, electric start. I can't tell you how good that's gonna be. That little one I had was pull start. We went with the electric start. It's like a $100 option for the difference. I compared stump grinders, motor wise, teeth. The big thing is teeth. Go-to teeth, what I've come up with from all my research is the Wear Sharps, and that is what everybody's going to. Everything I read, hey, I've spent $1,000 switching over to these teeth, and so that, number one, that was the big check in the box for me, was the Wear Sharp teeth that come on this stump grinder. Number two, like I said, was the motor. 14 horsepower. The biggest pain with this has been the shipping. $50 flat rate shipping. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. From California to North Carolina, they're going to ship this thing $50 freight. For the headache I had for this, I had rather paid $250, maybe possibly even $300 to have this thing delivered in a box truck to my doorstep. 7 to 10 day shipping. Before even ordering it, I emailed Jansen and I asked him how long is the lead time to ship out. Not the email that I emailed, another guy, he emailed me and said, hey, it's on the shelf, we keep them in stock, they ship out right after you order it. So here we are, 3 weeks. She said that he will be in your area between 11 and 1 is what I typically show. Cool deal. So today is Monday, 3 weeks later, almost 3 weeks later from when I ordered it. The guy calls me, hey, I'm leaving this area and I'm headed to your area. I got to stop off at the big welding shop down the road. It was requested that there be a ramp on the back of the truck, unloaded, and mine's sitting on the back of the truck. Guess what? There's no ramp. However, nicely, the welding shop, they were nice enough to use their forklift to pull this box from the 18-wheeler and put it in the back of my truck. If this does turn out to be a great stump grinder, just know the headache that you're going to go through to get it. Will Wear Sharp teeth, and guess what? It did not. It came with the same teeth that the cheaper stump grinders had. I could have saved $700–800 and got a cheaper stump grinder with the same teeth. So I'm going to go back and look at the computer and see exactly what this is supposed to be, and get on the phone and see what I can figure out, because this thing may be going back.
Hello, Jansen USA.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I just received my stump grinder this morning, and it doesn't have the teeth on it that was advertised.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and dispatch this out, and someone will give you a call back shortly.
Alrighty, thank you very much.
You're welcome, thank you.
Bye-bye. I went back in the house, pulled it up on the computer before I called them, because I wanted to make sure, and in the listing, one of the main pictures they list is directly looking at the teeth, and it is the Wear Sharp teeth. So, again, I'm disappointed. This has not been the best experience dealing with Jansen USA. Exchanged some emails with Jansen yesterday, and it went over pretty smooth. Best outcome I could hope for. They said they were going to work on a conversion kit to get me the new teeth that it already should have come with. So they're working on a conversion kit. He said as soon as they get it together, they're going to mail it to me at no cost to me. I verified that, and that I was okay to go ahead and use this unit. Alright, so from what I can tell from the time on the video, we're about 35 minutes in, because again, I lost a section of footage. So it's been about 35 minutes of getting this thing, the crate taken apart, and putting this handle on. Next thing calls for, which is the brake cable. So one of the other things that the stump grinder or the manual asks you to do as far as operation goes is to pull this plate off here. This is normally how you would check the belt, but I want you to check the screw on the centrifugal clutch and make sure it is tight. Why in the world would you not do quality control at the factory and make sure it's tight? I don't know, but at the same time, why didn't they send me the wheels that were supposed to be on it? Just one of them things. So we'll pop this off. So now that that's done, we're gonna figure out the oil. I may have to run up to the store. I may have the correct oil in the shop. I got a bunch of oil from working on different stuff. I may have the correct weight, or I may have some weight that I just decided to use for today and I'll drain it out later. It does say that you want to drain the oil in 10 hours of use. So coming over here to pull the dipstick, it's actually written on the dipstick, SAE 10W30, and I do believe I have some of that. And it's barely touching the bottom of the cross hatches on the dipstick. Another tip for these things, because of when you go down into the hole and you got the motor at a steep angle, fill that oil up as high as you can on these cross hatches. Don't overfill it, but make sure you're at the very top so that if the oil does slush to the front or slosh to the front, that there's still plenty of oil left in there for everything to reach the oil sump pump. Need to remove this and make sure there's a battery in there. So the battery box is the 10mm, and it does come with a battery, 18 amp hour, 12-volt battery. Already connected? Yep. All right, we're good to move on. All right, let's crank this thing up. I guess there's the key, so that's in the on position. This should be back for disengaged. So you do, I was wondering if you had to hold this, because I know there's supposed to be a dead man switch on these things, and it's back here on this handle. It's a button right here that when you push this handle down, it hits that button, so we do have to hold that. Just in case, I'm gonna pull that out. It shouldn't be because we got the flywheel disengaged.